Hello everyone, welcome back to Breakage Barriers. If this is your first time here, my name is Blessing. Have you noticed that in life, for there to be growth, in terms of farming, there must be the soil or ground and the seed. In terms of economics, there must be platform and the business for it to be displayed and for there to be growth, reachability, and accessibility. And then again, when you look at human interaction, when it comes to dreams, actualization, we have the spoken words, and then you have the materialization of that spoken words, and also the platform at which the words were spoken. So if the platform on which the words were spoken was a platform of anger, the actualization or materialization of that spoken words will be on negative terms. If and when the spoken oral words is on a platform of peace, mutual agreement, reason, and so on, then the actualization of that spoken word will most likely be on a positive term. And this is reflecting in most, if not all, area of humanity, of the cosmos, the earth and the way it functions, nature. Look at the plants, the animals, the ecosystems. They are all interrelated and they all have both platform, or like we might call it, the soil and the seed. Where I'm really going with this is when it comes to the male and the female. One of the most natural way of understanding this meaning as it regards to being a male and being a female is looking at it in the natural terms of soil and seed. As a female is representative of a soil and the seed is representative of the male. That's why a male is called a seed bearer and a female is called Mother Earth. So, what's the purpose of the soil as it relates with a platform? What's the purpose of the seed as it relates to businesses or economics? As these are both in need of each other for there to be growth, for there to be actualization, for there to be materialization, for there to be the transformation of the visual to the material, from the visual to the physical. That's how dreams that are created in the unseen, dark world materialize into the seen, physical world. What's the purpose of the soil and what's the purpose of the seed? Neither can do without the other. They can live apart, but for one to fulfill its full potential, there must be the combination of both for there to be the materialization of the purpose of both together. The more relatable way of understanding this will be to relate it to a platform and economics or businesses. For the business to materialize or eventuate, there must be a platform to display it. Just like when politicians have ideas, they always tend to have a manifesto of some sort to be able to go about understanding how to bring this into materialization of such ideas. So when you relate this to the male and the female. That's what we represent. The male needs a platform, and that platform happens to be the soil. When you look at the way the soil and the seed relate when it comes to planting or farming, the seed is taken and implanted into the soil. And guess what? There are different types of seeds, and so you have different types of soils. But at the end of the day, they are both soil and seeds, have all kinds of purposes. When further attention is paid to the purposes of the soil, you find that is beyond providing a platform for the seed to become a plant or to grow. What actually takes place between the soil and the seed is deeper than just growing another plant. As the nutrients or the level of nutrients that the seed gets from the soil is what helps the seed to grow into becoming a full-grown plant. The depth of the seed with the soil will determine the lifespan of that plant. As the purpose of the soil is beyond the growth of the plant, as the soil helps to regulate water supplies, the soil helps to recycle raw materials. The soil habitates soil organisms and helps in landscaping of the entire earth. So goes with the woman, who is representative of the soil. The purpose of the woman is not just for childbearing, as understood by many. The purpose of the woman is beyond that. The purpose of the woman could as well be in form of a regulator to the male, who is representative of the seed. Hence, women are representative of the living soil, if we can put it that way. And so, as men are representative of the living seed. Just as the soil is to the seed in the area of growth, in the area of nurturing, in the area of providing the element of water to the soil in order to grow, so is the woman. The woman's purpose to the seed is beyond our imagination. But understanding it from the point of view of what the soil does to the seed and vice versa, there's a spiritual connectivity to this understanding of our individual purposes as male and female, as there's none that surpasses the other. The seed as well, when in connection with the soil, helps the soil from erosion. And where there's erosion, then the soil loses its purposes. So as male and female, our purposes are not bound to just one thing. As there are different seasons, so there are different purposes for these seasons. And when you take a look at life itself, as we live as male and female, there are different seasons in our lives. There are happy seasons, sad seasons, angry seasons, unhealthy or toxic seasons, healthy seasons. And for each of these seasons, we are all brought into one another's life for different purposes. So as a female, your purpose does not end in childbearing. That could be part of it. It's an essential part of it. And for a male, your purpose is not just the provision of the seed as a seed bearer. It's way, way deeper than that. let's understand our purposes through the eyes of nature. Thank you for watching and listening. Take care now. See you in the next video.